Alright guys, Tregs here, and God, it's nippy, it's really nippy. Alright, so hope you got your core exercises to practice yesterday. Again, even though we don't start till Monday, I'm really trying to give you as much content as possible now before we begin, because I've got to be honest guys, this program is lethal. Alright, if you're one of my regulars, say lethal, it's going to be brutal guys, it's going to be really tough. Don't worry if you're a newcomer, everything's scaled. And if you do find it too much, we can refer to some of the, workouts from month one. So just don't panic. All right? Everything is covered. Now, it looks like the majority of you are going to be using a kettlebell, and for that reason, okay, even though I've already given you in the file section the introductions to kettlebells, I just want to break down one move for you. I might do a couple day by day, but one of the very important moves is the clean. All right, and it's one of those moves that if you don't get it, you're just going to end up just getting bashed about on the arm. And I know a lot of you now are nodding your heads going, yeah, that's what's happening to me. So, and it's really important that you don't lose your head. So like if I said to you today, I'm going to do a video saying like, don't get angry when I ask you to clean. And literally, if you're cleaning terribly, you're going to get mad because you just get whack, whack, whack. And it's not a good look, guys. And a lot of you are going to think, what's the point in this? But trust me, the clean is like the epicenter of everything, because once you can clean that kettlebell, okay, from there, you can push, and then you can start squatting and all kinds of other things that will progress you through the program. So just quickly again, what I'm going to show you is the mistakes I see people make when they do cleans, alright? It's plain and simply, guys, they're treating it like a snatch, they're just overthrowing it and they're doing this. Whoosh, and it's just smashing into the shoulder, into the top of the arm, like this, and they're almost waiting for the impact, alright? And if I'm asking you to do sets of 10 at a time, it ain't going to be nice, alright? So, the way I encourage, and I was taking my boot camp instructor this morning, the way I encourage you to do it is, alright, everything starts like a pendulum. You get that momentum through the legs, so it always starts through the legs, okay? But this time, so when you snatch and you punch through at the top, this time you're not actually taking that kettlebell too far out. What you're doing is almost like an upright row, a single arm upright row. Now, a key teaching point, guys, is I want you to imagine that you're going to end up praying. I've said this in the videos before. Everything is done to the midline, all right? And that kettlebell is just going to sit in that hole. It's going to pop in the hole, all right? And, practice does make perfect with this. So it's a little swing through the legs, and as you lift up, upright row, and the arm is going into here. Now, another teaching point is I have the lads put one hand there. All right, so when they clean, it goes through the legs, snap the arm through, and they're praying, all right? Now, I see too many lads, they got the hand there, and they're going like this, and then bring it in. I don't want to see that, all right? Use that hand as a guide, okay? It goes through the legs, and as it comes up over the waistband, I just touch my arm through. All right, and that is just, obviously I've been teaching this for years, but this is not giving me any problems at all. All right, and it's just like when I do the snatch, it just barely touches because I've got my technique dialed in. But you've got to practice this week, guys, because trust me, and I say this to you further on into the program, if I say to you, get the kettlebell in the rack position, I never, ever, if I see you, one-to-one or, at a boot camp, pick a kettlebell up like this and start doing that. That is just bullshit, all right? You've got to learn how to clean that kettlebell. So let's go through it again, all right? It's depending on the weight of the kettlebell. I'll do it in my heavy one in a sec. You're going to have to apply more force, but the kettlebell isn't going out there. It's just there and tuck in. Let me show you 5, okay? Through your legs, and I just tuck in. All right, and there I can buy myself some time. I don't have to rush. I give it a nudge down. I just tuck it in. Watch at the last minute. You might want to slow the video down. I just tuck in. My hand, I can pray. Watch. Tucking it in, okay? There. And just tucking it in, all right? It's got to just pop in that hole. So that's a 16 kilo, all right? That's a competition kettlebell. Very smooth. Now, unfortunately, my 24 is a cast iron, and I don't like these as much, to be honest. I'll be truthful, but I do use these at home. I actually do my own training, double cleans, which we're going to get on month 4 or 5 when we start looking at muscle building with the kettlebells. But let me show you now. So 8 kilo difference, okay? Nothing changes, all right? I'm going to put my hand there, bit more force, hup, boom, catch. All right, now you imagine I was getting that wrong. I'm not even going to show you and get the impact there. But you're not Santa with his sack. It's not going over your shoulder. everything is midline, all right? Let's go again. Because trust me, guys, the cleans are in there from week 1, and I want you to embrace clean. I don't want you to hate it, okay? So there, oh, pop it through. I'll give it the nudge down. There, that was a poor one, all right? Tucking it in. There, tucking it in. There, tucking it in. All right, you're gonna get some impact sometimes, but it's just gotta sit in that hole. All right, guys? One thing happened yesterday. I was training a client. Every time he did it, he's taking his arms to there. Kettlebell's bringing him over. Think midline. Think upright row, and it just drops in the hole. I want you to practice that, guys. It is not going up there and over your shoulder. Midline. All right, guys? I really hope this video helped. Watch, learn, practice.